Alright guys, we're back here in the car session, one of these old videos that I made. I'm driving back to the Netherlands, which is like still 6 hours, 6.5 hours, so we still got the time to record all of these videos. And the thing is that I'm coming back from Germany, of course, from Berlin. It was a lovely day, it was a lovely vacation, you can say. It was like a mini break. I had a very lovely time. It was very good. Learned a lot of things here. It is always good, especially if you're like always in like one environment. It's always good to like go into a different environment where you basically learn some new stuff, and just like your thought pattern just change every single time you change the environment. So for the people that are watching, I feel like if you're like stuck in the same environment, just change your environment a little bit. You don't have to go to a different country like I'm doing right now, but you just can go to like a different location, a different like cafe shop, like a different place where you can basically, you can say, think new thoughts and stuff. But it's a 6-hour drive, like I said, so it's gonna be fun. And in today's video, the reason why I wanted to record this video is because I want to talk about a subject which is laying on my mind heavy. And the topic of today's video is going to be about why self-improvement, self-actualization should not be the main like priority of your life. It should not be the base reality of your life. It should be like the grounding reality of your life. So what do I mean by that? I feel like as a young man, as a 21-year-old man, because I'm 21 years old, and for the people that are watching, if you're like in your 20s, 30s, for the men that are watching, for the women that are watching, I don't really care. The thing is that I feel like in the media, on YouTube and stuff, it is so heavily pushed on self-improvement, like focusing solely on yourself and you will achieve the success that you want or the success that you need. But I feel like it is not true. And the reason why I say that is because solely focusing on the self-improvement habits like cold shower, exercise, reading, meditation is not going to really bring you that far. Of course, is it good for your mental health? It could be. You can like utilize it in a way where you basically support your own mental health, but it's not the main, like it should not be the main priority. And I feel like when I was 17 years old, it's like 5 years ago right now, 4 or 5 years ago, I read a book from Robert Greene which is called Mastery. And I think for the people that are watching may be familiar with that book. And basically in that book, he talks about like basically like the title says mastering a certain craft. Like he talks about if you're like in your 20s and even in your 30s, you can say, you can choose an apprenticeship phase where you basically learn from the master and you're trying to pursue a craft, and you basically try to put the 10,000 hours into a craft that you want to master. Literally genuinely like achieve mastery over a certain subject. And I feel like when we're talking about self-improvement, I feel like it is so heavily focused on you should you should meditate every single day. You should journal every single day, which is nothing wrong with that. I feel like if you're in a bad mental place, you should do that. And I do that still. Like I myself, I'm like right now talking in front of a camera, but I feel like I still do this every single day almost. I meditate almost every single day. I journal almost every single day. Like I do all of these things. I feel like I'm not knocking these habits down, because these habits is what build you up. But my main point of this short video is to tell to you guys, for the people that are still watching, is to not only focus on these self-improvement habits, because those alone are not going to bring you that success that you maybe need or want. It is like the base, those are like the grounding realities where you need to like build your things up. If you look, for example, look like a pyramid. If you think about a pyramid, it's like you got this sole basis, and then of course you've got the top. I feel like these habits, these self-improvement habits, should be like the basis of the pyramid where you build the things on, you can say. Like the higher you go, of course, the more you go towards the top and stuff. And the more you go towards the top, it should be like your main craft, the thing that you want to master, the thing that you want to achieve mastery, whether it be like talking, editing, it'd be like website design, whether it be like a career that you're very much focused on, whatever it may be. That should be the main priority. That should be the main reality that you want to focus on, not just solely on these self-improvement habits, because you can do them, but then you do them for like a couple of years, and then you say, yeah, nothing has changed. Yeah, of course nothing has changed. It's like, of course, your mental health has improved a lot, which basically means that you can do better and more valuable work. Of course, I'm not denying that, but it's more like, if you genuinely want to pursue a passion, if you want to genuinely pursue something like a craft, a career, a business, whatever, you have to focus on that thing and on that thing only. Not if you have meditated 30 minutes today, not if you journaled enough today. It's more like you need to put the hours into the craft that you want to master, and then everything, like, I feel like, falls into place. And of course, everything that I'm saying in this video is seen from my own perspective. I've been like doing this for 5.5 years now, almost 6 years, you can say, on the self-improvement habits, and genuinely they have helped me a lot. For the people that are watching, I'm not once again knocking these habits down. I feel like if you're doing them, keep doing them, actually, because they're good. But the main point of this video is, like, the main topic, the main thing that I want to talk about is, don't solely like focus on the habits itself. Don't like lose yourself because you've missed a tiny habit that you needed to do. Oh, I missed a meditation of 10 minutes, so I don't really feel good today. It's not about the habits, my friend. It's not about doing these self-improvement habits on a consistent basis, because it was never about that. Like, the reason why we do these habits is to have a better mental health, I feel like, better physical health as well, of course, because you need both. You need the mental health and you also need the physical health. But the main reason why we did this is because to have better lives, is to build something, is to create nothing out of something, you can say. It's to create something out of nothing, I would rather say. And if you solely focus on those things, it's just not, I feel like, gonna bring you that far. If you solely focus on meditation, you can have a very peaceful mind, and there's nothing wrong with that. Once again, I do that as well. But you need to do something on the side as well. You need to like build something on the side as well. Because solely focusing on self-improvement and like the habits that accompany self-improvement itself, it's just not going to bring you far. You just need to pursue a craft, and then you need to also do the self-improvement habits. Like, solely focusing on them is just not going to bring you far. And that's the reason why I wanted to record this video. It's a very short video, nothing too specific, nothing too crazy. But I basically wanted to talk about like the apprenticeship phase, like Robert Greene and mastery, and why you need to achieve certain mastery in certain crafts, because that's really what's going to bring you far. It's just a certain craft that you're focused on, whether it could be anything. But it's not gonna, like, self-improvement itself, it's not gonna bring you that far. It's like, it's gonna bring you a peace of mind, which is very important, because that once again means that you can do more work. But it's not gonna bring you like the success that you need, the things that you want. What is going to do that is like you genuinely becoming obsessed with the craft. You're genuinely becoming obsessed with the thing that you're focused on, the thing that you genuinely want to achieve mastery in. Whether it be something in fighting, whether it be something in YouTube, whether it be something in a career, doctor, whatever you have, right? So I feel like that's the reason why I wanted to record this short video, and nothing too crazy. Once again, if you like this video, share, subscribe, like this video. I still have to drive 6 hours to my place, so it is still a pain in the ass, but it is what it is, my friend. I'm still genuinely happy. It was a very lovely time. I recorded one video. I actually wanted to record a lot more, but some things happened on the way, and it was a very lovely time, my friend. I had a very good time. And for the people that are still watching, I feel like if you're stuck somewhere where you basically, like, you can say you're a product of your environment, right? You're just basically thinking the same thought pattern. You're just acting on the same way. Change your environment. Like, go to a place different. Because I feel like when you go to a place different, especially for me, your thoughts change. Like you get just new thoughts. Like you just see things from a different perspective. And I feel like for the people that are watching, it's a good thing to do. So change your environment if you have to. Don't solely focus on the self-improvement habits. Focus on the thing that you want to achieve mastery in. And of course, I'm still in the process of that. And like focus only on the thing that you want to achieve mastery in. And then of course you can do the self-improvement habits, but it should be like the main basis of your pyramid scheme. And then when you go, of course, on top, when you go higher, you differentiate what you like see as importance, and then you just roll with that.